Okay, y'all, we had a tenant move out here. We've got to come in and clean it up, basically, and get it ready for another tenant. We got a little bit of stickers on the windows. Not stickers, residue, basically. Got to clean the front windows. All these lights, we're going to change these out all the way down. These here need to be cleaned. It's been about a year, so we're gonna clean these up, get them ready. You can see that one over there, it's horrible. We're gonna clean it up. We got more stickers over there. Clean it up, sweep the floors out, get it ready. I'm gonna turn the air conditioner on. That's what I'm gonna do right now. Turn the air on. We gotta check everything, basically. We had one go out. They didn't complain about nothing. So we're gonna set that on about, let's go to 70, 78. We'll put it on 70. We'll see what that does here in a little bit. We checked all of our lights. Here we go. We'll show you back here. This one should cut all the main lights off. This one here, cut that middle light off. This one should cut the cans off. And this one don't do nothing. So we know what them does. Here's another one back here. So there's 1, 2, 3. We want to get rid of these fluorescent lights. We do not like those. I don't know if you can even see that. Yeah, that's probably blinding. It's old school fluorescence is what it is. Maybe you can see that one that's burnt out there. But anyway, they're old school fluorescents. We've got to clean that up. We're going to, this is the person's, they want it back, so we're going to take it back. I don't think I've ever actually showed you the inside of this building. Basically, we put a 5-gallon hot or 6-gallon hot water heater up there. This here, this is something we do. We put a vent in here. It looks like it's a air conditioning vent, but it's not really. It's an access port to a Studer valve and a water shutoff. It's your main water shutoff and your Studer valve. You say, what's a Studer valve? Let me look in here and make sure there ain't nothing. What's in here? Studer. Yeah. Okay. Studer valve is your sink. Your sink runs up, and there's when you run water down your sink, you basically need air in there too, or it'll go boom, 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 boom. Like when you turn a gallon of milk upside down, it won't drain properly. If you only turn it halfway where air can get in, it'll run out real quick. That's basically what that does there. That pipe needs air in it. So we got that valve up there that basically when there's a vacuum on it, it opens. So it can get air in there where this won't bubble. We got to come over here. It's nice and short, small, whatever. This is more plaster work the guys did for us way back when. One of the doors out of the jail series we're working on right now, that's one of the doors out of there. We pulled that door and we put it in here. Another one. We pulled this one out. Yeah, it don't say what this one was. Let's see if this one says or not. We might have cleaned it up to the point where you can't tell. Yeah, it don't say in the middle what it was anymore. But we need to change the filter in the air. Here's something. This here, Yep, I gotta get a brake back underneath that. That's why I'm in here checking. Little stuff like that. Your water runs out of here, comes through this, that's called a P-trap. Keeps gas from coming back up in there. Runs through there, comes over here and runs down into this. This in return is plugged in there. This pumps water out this clear hose, the water in there, it pumps, maybe you can see some bubbles. It pumps water all the way out and runs down there and runs out the wall. So we got to change locks, take that down, clean everything up. I've got him cleaning the windows now. So we'll get the windows cleaned up. We'll check everything, check all of our receptacles, check everything, make sure everything's still good. I've got the air on, whatever it was set on. It's still at 68. I believe that's what it was when we come in. 70 down low. So we're cleaning that up. We redid all this about, we actually did the building itself here 15 years ago, I guess. Basically, this wall was open. There was a door here, right in this area somewhere. There was a door. You went into that other building. So we blocked that door off. There was also another door back here that we had blocked off in that concrete wall. We covered it up. So there was two doors that come across. There was nothing here. This was a studded wall, just studs. From about here, there was a wall in here somewhere right there. You can probably tell off this brick wall where that wall was. Right there. See up top there, you can see a little damage in there. There was a wall right here that went across. That was the front room. And all this was one huge back room. And they had filing cabinets and stuff. The floor wasn't no good. It was basically made out of mortar mix. So you walk through it and it just peels up. Ronnie might have a picture of that where he can go back to show you. But we come in here about, I guess it's been a year and a half ago maybe. Redone this front, put the bump in there. Redone all this concrete floor, raised it up about 2 inches to make it level. It was falling this way, like that way, and to the back. So some of this concrete is like 4 or 5 inches thick, and some of it's like 1.5 inches thick. The reason this crack went right through the middle of this thing is we used a screed bar. We put a bar right there in the middle. And we took a 2x4 and we worked this side, and we took a 2x4 and worked that side, and then we pulled that bar out and put concrete in there. And evidently we didn't do it right, so it cracked. And it cracked. And it cracked. And it cracked. But that crack ain't going nowhere. I mean, you can see we poured this thing in sections. There's one section we did, then we did that section, and Then we did from here to there, and then from there to there, and there to there, and there to there. And all this was bagged concrete. Yes, we mixed all this by hand, but we got it done. Well, we actually had a machine, our little machine over there, we had it. These two bump outs here, you can see there is different concrete on both sides. They was raised. They was set up about that high. So we ran up there and caught them and tried to level it off. But you see there, it's not perfectly even in them, the little bump ends. And at that time, we put these bricks underneath these windows. Because the other building over there, we got wood under the windows and they're constantly rotting out. All these crossbars here, this here, this here, this here, this here, that is all Western red cedar. So it should never rot. It's all red, it's all heart cedar. So it should not rot out on us. We made all these. This is basically a 2x4 that we have cut this groove out of all the way around and got that piece of wood out of there. And then we took and put a piece of glass in, nailed the pieces back in that we cut out all the way around, made our own window sills. We did the same thing up there. All those windows, we made those. We made all these. The door was original. We kept it. That was what was in there before. We made that one. We made that one, that one, that one, and those two. These are just 6x6 posts that we had custom cut for us, put in there. This here is brick behind it, but it's jagged where they broke that brick out to open this building up for some reason. So that was the best we could come up with 15 years ago when we didn't know what we was doing. This is all drywall. In here, there's steel columns that hold the ceiling up, or hold that beam up there. So there's steel columns in there that supporting everything. And then we've got basically this exact same thing on the other side, but it's opposite. So the bathroom is on that wall instead of that wall on the other side. And there's a beauty salon over there. So that's what's going on. We got to get this thing cleaned up. So if we got another tenant that wants to move in it, we'll have it ready. We're working on it now. We should be done here in a little bit, and we'll give you a walkthrough then. Got the front windows. We got the globes cleaned. We changed the light bulbs. We changed them out to white instead of yellow. To the yellow and the whites. We'll see. We'll see which one is better. We did have an accident though already. Don't know what we're gonna do there. You know anything about that? You know anything about that? He broke it. But anyway, the windows look good. Got the windows cleaned up. Got the windows clean. Got the globes clean. We're going down through it, cleaning each one. We're getting rid of these old fluorescent light bulbs. Where are the fluorescents? Here they are. Here we are. These fluorescents here, we do not like those. So we're getting rid of all those. And we're going to keep these, but we're getting rid of those. How does he get one with paint on it? Must be the ones Ronnie put in there from the other place. Anyway, we got these here. We're getting rid of those. Keeping those out. There's some more fluorescents. There we go. Those are junk. We're going to keep these, but we're going to throw these away. But we'll keep them all because they still work, obviously. But we don't really want those. We're going to put the other ones in there.
So we're going down through it, and we're gonna get them all cleaned up and ready to go. One quick one, y'all. We got all the globes. I know y'all was worried about that. Bathroom's clean. Bathroom's cleaned up. There ain't nothing in here. We checked it all. We got the old school light. Checked everything in there. Everything seems to be good. That's good. All these lights have been replaced. You can see them there. Everything's been cleaned up. It's all swept up. Trash is up there. It's all going away. Okay, y'all, we got the front room. Let me turn these back on. We got the front room done. There was lights, new lights in all these. New lights in all these. New lights here. We took the yellows out, put the whites in. The front room's done. He's cleaning that fan off. We've done cleaned this light fixture, cleaned all these light fixtures, got all this dirt and dust off. You can see the difference there. There's no dirt, no dust left in them. Periodically, you got to go through and clean them. That's, I would say that's the first time in the year they've been cleaned. It's the only time we cleaned them, and it's been a year. So we're going to sweep it out, clean it up. We changed the locks on the front. We've changed the locks on the back. We're going to clean all of our mess up here. These was the lights that we had in there back when those was popular here. I don't know, maybe them probably went in 6 years ago, 7 years ago, something like that. Some of them burn out, some of them are good. We're gonna go ahead and trash them all. We don't like them. They get too hot. The base of them, you can see where they turn colors there. They just get way too hot. We don't like that. So we're gonna throw that away. We're gonna keep our lock. We're gonna try to rekey that lock. I'll put the key that goes with it in there. We've got a pin kit over there. I'm gonna try to do that. There's a few screws and stuff like up there, but I think I'm gonna leave them just to give this new person something to mount to. I mean, I tell them they can't screw into the ceiling. They can't do nothing with the ceiling. I want the ceiling left alone. Do not touch my ceiling. I've told everybody that comes in here that I don't want the ceiling touched. So they're not allowed to put anything in the ceiling. I don't want screws. I don't want nails. I don't want nothing in the ceiling. So they've got that board there they can nail to all the way down. They've got this board over here they can nail to. They can run strings across. They can do whatever they want, but they cannot touch my ceiling. They cannot paint that middle door there. The ceiling, the door, that's about the only parameters I've got. Don't touch the ceiling. Don't paint that door. You can do whatever else you want. You can paint anything else. Obviously these bricks here. Don't paint the bricks. Don't paint those bricks. No bricks, no ceiling, no, just that middle door and the bathroom door. And the reason I say that, that's, I showed y'all in the beginning of this video, but that's basically wood doors. If you paint them, you can't ever get them back to wood. It takes you forever to re-sand these doors and get them back. You go to try to sand in them crevices and get paint out of them, you'll never do it. Even with my guys, I mean, you can strip it and all that, and yes, you can get 90% of it, but you're not going to get it all. So there's no use. Just tell everybody not to paint the door. I like the door the way it is. I'm going to leave it that way. So I make sure I tell everybody up front that. Oh, we was talking about the air conditioning earlier. There it is. It was set on what, 78 or something? Is that what it was? Right now it's set on 67. It's running 67. I changed the filters in the air conditioning. I changed that receptacle out. I didn't like it. I don't see anything else wrong. I mean, a little bit of trash I gotta pick up. We're gonna sweep the floor out. You just clean that fan off. You see how good that fan's looking now? All this stuff is like that fan. It's probably 6 years old. I think it's a Hampton Bay. Yeah, Hampton Bay. It says it up there. No, it don't. It says Harbor Breeze. Harbor Breeze. Yeah. Y'all can see that Harbor Breeze is what that is. But anyway, that's the building. That's what we got to do to when we switch tenants out. When one leaves, another one comes in. This one was a pretty clean switch, transfer, or whatever you want to call it. There's not that much cost associated with it. I did have to do a few maintenance issues, like that front door. It was hanging a little bit. We got it a little too tight when we put it in. So I went up there and we moved the striker plates back just ever so slightly so they wouldn't hit. I can show y'all that real quick. While we're in this video, this striker plate you can see here, it was hitting here and here. It's hitting there and it was hitting bad there and there. So basically what we did, we cut this out some more. We cut this out and moved this in. What is that, maybe a 16th there is what we did. And this was hitting just ever so slightly. You can see that over here on the door. It's hitting ever so slightly here, and these bolts was hitting. So you can see there where that one was hitting and it's hitting there. So we just, if you look at this thing sticking out about that far is not, it's not on that plane. So if it hits too close, it'll just jam up. But now, it's nothing. It'll shut, it's not dragging. You can see right there, it's extremely close, but all this has plenty of clearance now. Right there, it's extremely close, but it does have clearance. It's not hitting. You can tell right there, it's not rubbing. It's not rubbing, but it is extremely close. We are in it's been raining the last 2 or 3 days, a little bit here and there. So that door might have swelled just ever so slightly, but I want it to be where it open and close, where it's swollen or shrunk. Check lines in that big 6x6 timber, we put those up. They was green when we put them in there. They've been there a little over a year, I guess. Well, right at a year probably. That one out there was the same way. That one and that one. We put a 1x4 on the front of those so you won't see the checking as bad, but the reason we did that is to make it look bigger, make that beam look a lot bigger. We'll go out here and I'll show you some curb appeal on this one. You can tell down there it's still wet. So there's basically, we've got curb appeal for days. Them blocks, them brick just really make it pop. Get back here a little bit. The sun's gonna blind us if we get back too far, but there it is. Sun's blinding me. Hopefully y'all can see, but that's what we got. It's 162, and you'll have to stay tuned to see what goes in this building. We'll do it on another video. That's not what this video is about. This video is about what's entailed in swapping out or moving one business, putting in another business, moving a tenant out, putting another tenant in. But like I say, this was a nice, clean, easy swap. We're just basically cleaning stuff up, doing a deep cleaning on it, and making sure everything is correct, everything is working. Checking the bathroom, making sure we don't have any problems in there, checking the heating and air, make sure we don't have any problems, checking all of our power outlets, checking our paint, checking our lights, checking, just everything to make sure that we're going to have a nice, easy transition into another person and they're not going to have any problems. So if you like what you see, give us a thumbs up for filming it, subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you on the next one.